Hello, welcome back. This is Velga the Observer, and today I will be talking about a group of people that is in some relation to the concept of the gasping ape that I did in my previous video, which is a collaboration video between me and Monstergarden and ExpelledMystery and also Treelancer. And these people are called the Rat Scouts. And these Rat Scouts are a group of people who live in my world, and I'll talk about my world more in a later video, but this time I'm going to talk about the Rat Scouts first. And they are primarily foragers, and they actually know how to hunt, but primarily they forage because the area that they are living in this world is very rich in its natural resources. And they are a group of people who are very, let's say, diligent when it comes to passing down knowledge over the generations, so that people get better and better and better at surviving, at knowing what kinds of stuff they can eat, where to find whatever, so they can eat it, maybe they can take it home. And they live in a swampy, foresty area, which is also the home of the gasping ape itself. And I know how I talked about the gasping ape, it's sort of this beast that is unstoppable, and it can get hurt and it won't even care, it'll keep coming after you, it can find people very easily. But these Rat Scouts, they are actually very good at hiding themselves, and they are very good at camouflage, they're good at finding places to hide in, small spaces to hide in, and they are very good at knowing where to go and where to not go during certain times of the day to just avoid dying or getting killed by any monster, really, not even the gasping ape, could be anything. And I will have a part 2 for this video coming up next week to discuss yet another monster that's going to be living in the vicinity of these Rat Scouts. And if you're wondering, yes, this new monster is going to be absolutely disgusting looking, and I will be showing you definitely next week, so keep an eye out for that. But back to the Rat Scouts themselves. I'll talk about this particular Rat Scout, but right now she is wearing, her apparel is rat skin, and she is using rat skin apparel because there are lots of giant rats that live in her area, so they do occasionally hunt these things for food, and they don't spoil anything, so they even use the skin and fur as armor, and she's using it in this painting. And oh, they also have tattoos. They have tattoos all over themselves. As you can see, there are tattoos on her shoulders, there are tattoos on her chest, on her legs. The only reason that they have these tattoos, and these tattoos look different on every Rat Scout pretty much, it's like up to personal taste, but like in wherever they're located is up to personal taste, but the way they are tattooed on themselves look pretty much the same. They look like spots you would see on an animal, and the reason for that is just so that they can blend in with the environment better, so it provides camouflage, so it helps them blend in and not get killed by beasts and monsters such as the gasping ape. And there's something in the water that they consume. There's just something in the water that makes their hair turn green. They're not actually born with green hair, but there's just something in the water that turns their hair green, and they just stay green permanently. And the inspiration for that is sort of how flamingos turn pink because of something in the water. I think it's called alkali or something. But that is the concept of the Rat Scouts that I have made, and they do live in my world, and I do have the name of the continent. I do have the geography of the continent. I know who's fighting who. I even have the name of the planet, but I will be revealing that in an official video, so be sure to keep an eye out for that one as well. But a little teaser is the basic story goes, there are two worlds colliding with one another, and we are living in ours. And on our side. The humanoids living on our side are humanoids, but we are stuck here. We just live here. And there is also the demon kind living in the other world, and they can constantly phase in and out of our world. So we are sort of being annihilated one-sidedly. We can always try to attack them when they're here, but they can easily just run away to where they came from. So it's very hard for us to do anything to them, but it's very easy for them to do harm to us. So that's pretty much the story. I'll talk about that more in an official video, but lastly, I will quickly explain how I've drawn this, and I used my own brush pack for Procreate. It's called the hand painting brush pack. It's brand new, and as you can see, I've drawn this like this was an anime, and it still ended up looking very textured. If you look closely, there's lots of oil painting texture, like it's made on canvas, and I would say I tried my best to make this look like an anime, but it still ended up looking like a painting. So if you are one of those people who are trying to just transition from drawing, like air quotes drawing, and transition into painting, you could give this brush pack a try, because I struggled for the longest of time to just stop drawing and start painting, and I couldn't do that for years and years and years, until one day I made the perfect brush pack for me, at least on Procreate, to be able to aid me to do that. And this particular way of drawing, I won't be doing this for next week's video where I discuss the other monster that's living in the vicinity of these rat scouts. For next week's video, I'm actually going to be doing it in a more painterly way, so there are no outlines, so it won't look like it's anime. So if you're interested in knowing how I'm going to be painting that one, be sure to check out my next week's video. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention that you can find me on Kara now. This is my new username. Same as always, it's VelgaryObserver. I'm going to be stopping posting stuff on my Instagram. It's still gonna be there. I don't know for sure yet if I'm going to be deleting everything, but ever since the announcement that Meta is going to be taking everything that you ever posted pretty much since the beginning of Facebook and Instagram and feeding it to their AI, including even family photos, it's just, well, time to move out. So now I'm on Kara instead of Instagram. If you'd like to follow me there, then go ahead. I haven't really made many posts there. It's still quite slow and sluggish, but I'll keep on I'll try my best to just make my Kara account more up to date. Oh, if you'd like to support me, you could click on the links below. You could buy me a coffee. You could leave a tip on PayPal directly, or one that would benefit you, for sure benefit you, is to just buy one of my brushes on my Gumroad. So you can draw things like how I draw things, and you can also use these brushes myself. And that's about it for my video. Thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, because it's the only way YouTube's going to keep recommending me to everybody else, so my channel keeps growing. And yeah, I'll be seeing you in the next week's video. Bye bye.